everyone. We are Ramesh and Anita from Imphal, Manipur, building our AMWAY business passionately and successfully. By profession, I am a doctor, and before joining this business, I was working as a medical officer in health department under Government of Manipur. Anita was also working as a primary school teacher. So we started this business in part-time, but today, as we grow in the business, I have retired young from the job 10 years ahead of my superannuation because our business income has replaced my job income. Today we will share with you our journey in the business so that anybody listening to us can realize that if we can do it, anybody can do it. Because we are just an ordinary couple from middle lower class family living in a remote village of Manipur. We joined the business in 1999 November. That's the close of the 20th century. We were introduced into the business by a respected and highly honored senior colleague of mine, Dr. T.R. Combe. But the process of sponsoring in the business was not that easy. It is rather nostalgic to recollect all those days. That day, Dr. T.R. Combe drove down to my native village all the way from Imphal to my village is in Bishnupur district, and on that day I was on duty, on hospital duty. So he had to wait till my duty is over and then I came home. So he showed the plan to me. Actually, I was skeptical about the business plan, but I trust my senior colleague. So I was looking for some way to escape not getting involved in the business by raising two concerns which are my own personal problems. The first concern I raised was my finances. So I told him, if the business will require big investment, I will not be able to do so because I am having financial difficulties. To that, he replied, I know that you are having financial difficulties. That is why I am bringing this business for you. This business does not require big amount. So when he said that, I believe in him because those days I was borrowing a huge sum of money from one of his close relatives. So when he said that he is already aware of my financial situation and he bring it for me, this business, then I believe in him. So the first concern was addressed. The second concern I raised was regarding my time, my busy schedule. So I talked to him. I told him, as you already know, I am so busy in the business, I may not be able to give much time to this business, so I may not succeed in this business. So to that again he replied, this business is only for those people who are really busy, because busy people know how to utilize their time valuably, and there is also flexibility of time to work in the business. So when he said that, I believe in him again because he already know that I am busy. So left with no other concern to raise, I just signed the paper, the application form. Those days, joining the AMWAY business was through an application form in paper, the hard copy. So I filled the form and I signed the paper. So while all this were happening, all these conversations were going on, Anita was not there with us, she was preparing tea for us. So when she came out of the kitchen and offered tea, and I asked her to sign. And without any question, she signed on the paper. So here what I would like to point out is, I signed the form and I filled the form and signed because I have been briefed and I have been told about the business opportunity, and I trust my senior colleague. That's why I signed. But why Anita signed on the paper, that I don't know. Now Anita is here to tell us. So here is Anita.
Hello everyone, I am Anita, wife of Dr. Ramesh. Let me also share my part of the story. That day when our sponsor, Dr. T.R. Com, came to our house, I was just 3 days ahead of delivery of our first son. I did not have much idea about the business, but I signed on the form because I trust my husband. He was working very hard to keep the family happy. I believe in him 100%. If he does something, it must be for the good. Those days before joining AMWAY, we worked very hard but could not keep both else and meat. We hardly have time for the family. We face both money challenges and time challenges. When we meet this business opportunity, we work very hard by sacrificing all our comfort. Through the consistent and persistent effort, we become diamond in 2009, founder EDC in 2021. Today we are so happy. We are full-time parents to our 2 sons, Roshan and Deepak. Because of this business, Roshan is doing graduation and he also has started his AMWAY business in part-time. Deepak is a 12th standard. He is also about to start his AMWAY business. Our both sons are also enjoying the trips given by AMWAY is exotic location like Singapore, Phuket, Pattaya, Gold Coast, Australia. They are also excited to learn the sense of business, their digital skills, and now doing the business fast forward. Thank you, AMWAY, for all this. Initially, we joined the AMWAY business just a earn little extra income, but today we came to know that we have built legacy with our children and inherit with high moral and ethical values. When we started our business, it was completely on manual and offline mode. Now it is online mode with web ordering and home delivery. Run on work from home mode. Is home-based business. Its products are related to family needs, which are women concerned, so women can be succeed in this business easily. I am so excited about the facilities and the business support system which AMWAY is providing today. With this support system, one can easily succeed. The business is a best tools of women empowerment and entrepreneurship for the youth, especially for the women. Women need recognition in the society. With AMWAY, We can achieve all this with the modern IT facilities and social media platform. Anyone can build it faster than ever before. If we can do it, you can do it. Go diamond, go crown, and God bless you. Over to my crown husband.
It took us 10 years to go diamond. But nowadays, nobody will take that long. One of the reasons why we took that long was our initial doubts in the business. There was a funny story behind that, and let me share with you the story. The very first month we joined the business, we sponsored 4 couples, and we helped these 4 couples to sponsor 4 each. So that very first month we have 17 people in the group, including us. So we were expecting some commission, incentive for that effort. Now the next month we waited for the commission, but it did not come. So again we still waited for the next month, that is the 3rd month, and the commission did not come again. So the 4th month, the 5th month, the 6th month, even the 7th month have gone and no commission came. So the initial apprehension and the skepticism that I had started growing again. So I started consoling myself that the amount of rupees 4,200 which I spent to start the business, I thought it may be one form of donation. So I was consoling myself that way. So at that point of time, a phone call came from a lady who introduced herself as Dr. Madhubala, and she asked me to meet one gentleman who came all the way from Kolhapur and asked me to consult about the business. But I replied, I have already left the business and I am so busy in the hospital duties, I am unable to come and meet the person, so sorry. So to that again she insisted that Mr. Nasir Kazi from Kolhapur is highly successful person, very knowledgeable, and he is our upline in the business. So it will be good if I can meet him for in any one of those 5 days. He was staying for 5 days. So that way he insisted, she insisted, but I told her, I am so busy, I cannot do that, I am so sorry. So that way, days have passed, the first day, the second day, the 3rd day, 3 days have passed, and I was still on duty. But on the 4th day, I got duty off. So I thought, even if I have to quit the business, I wanted to check what is this business all about and what is this upline. So I went to Imphal and then met this person, and he happens to be none other than our upline, who have been so helping and so much enabling us. That's Mr. Nasir Kazi. So when I met Nasir Kazi told me to draw out my group chart, and I draw out my group chart and show it to him. He appreciated my good work, but I asked, then where is the money? He told me there must have been some amount in the account receivable. But I said, then where is it? Then he told me that if the commissions are less than 1,000, because the norms those days were that if the commission is less than 1,000, then it is kept on hold in the account receivable. So just to confirm that, he called the AMWAY office in Kolkata, and then it was confirmed. There was rupees 600 lying in my account receivable, and then I asked what to do now. Then he told me, you work harder, and when the commission reach 1,000, the money will be released, and you can even work for more. And then yes, and then we drew out a work plan months. So with that, Nasirji left Imphal. But when Nasirji left Imphal, another doubt arises in my mind. That is, if this company happens to be a bogus and vanishes after some time, then my professional image will be ruined. So I decided to go to the AMWAY head office in Delhi. So I went there and I met the business development manager of that time, and then I inquired about the legal foundation of AMWAY. I insisted on the documents, the evidences and the proofs of AMWAY approved by Foreign Investment Promotion Board of India in 1995 and the approval of Government of India to operate AMWAY in 1998 in India. So yeah, I satisfied myself with all the documents and all the response of the business development manager, and then I start asking questions about the products. I said, you have only 6 products, and all these products are irrelevant to our society, and with this how can we build a big and strong business? And to this he replied, Dr. Saab, what you see today, AMWAY in India is not the full picture of AMWAY. It is just the preparatory phase. Over there in US and other countries, we have more than 500 product items, and if all these product items come to our India one day, how big will be your business that time? So I nodded my head in agreement, and then so clarifying all my doubts and satisfying myself, I came back with a vow to build the business wholeheartedly. So when I reached home, me and Anita, we worked wholeheartedly and we followed the 9 core steps judiciously, and exactly in 4 months from the time we start committing to our business, we went silver. The only thing that delayed our success was our initial check. We were about to quit and miss all this just because we did not get our first check in time. So nowadays the commission checks are given directly into account, so there is no worry about that. But please ensure that the accounts of the beginners are linked properly to the system. So today we are so thankful to our sponsor Dr. T.R. Kom, our uplines Dr. Madhubala and Jeevan, and Nasir and Farzana Kazi, and to our mentors Kulin and Meena Desai. We owe them so much in life. After retiring from job, today I have shifted my occupation to one of my passions in life, that's helping and coaching the youth for entrepreneurship. Today I will share with you my experience and knowledge in the entrepreneurship for the youth. The youths of today are so intelligent, they are highly ambitious, and they are so smart. They don't want to rely on checks, working for someone else and risking their future. Instead, they want to work building their own assets so that they can enjoy their income and their time with their family. Today's youths are also tech savvy. They have very good communication skills. Their communications are very fast and they are so digitally active, and their network grows very fast beyond geographical boundaries. After retirement from job, I have now shifted my occupation to coaching and mentorship of the youth for entrepreneurship. Today I am so excited to share my experience with you on entrepreneurship for the youth. The youths of today are so brilliant, they are so intelligent, they are highly ambitious and very smart. They never like to live on paychecks, working for someone else and risking their lives. Instead, they want to work creating their own assets so that they can enjoy their time and money with their families. The youths are also tech savvy. Their communication amongst them is very fast and their network grows very fast. And many of the youths look for opportunities very early in life, but unfortunately the opportunities are very scarce. And moreover, the ever-increasing unemployment problem and the high cost of starting any business on their own has thrown many youths into frustration. So in this kind of situation, showing the AMWAY business plan to the youths, coaching and mentoring them has become one of the most effective engagement program for the youths. It is quite easy for the youths to start their business as early as during their college life. In fact, many start they can enjoy their time and money with their families. The youths are also tech savvy. Their communication amongst them is very fast and their network grows very fast. And many of the youths look for opportunities very early in life, but unfortunately the opportunities are very scarce. And moreover, the ever-increasing unemployment problem and the high cost of starting any business on their own has thrown many youths into frustration. So in this kind of situation, showing the AMWAY business plan to the youths, coaching and mentoring them has become one of the most effective engagement program for the youths. It is quite easy for the youths to start their business as early as during their college life. In fact, many start their business during their graduation stage as part-time, and they support themselves with the earnings from this business. And as they grow in the business later on, they have the option to take their business as full-time career. So one of the important benefits of doing this business is that the youths acquire the real world education from this business, such as the winning attitude in life, the skill of setting goals, and time management skills and prioritization skills, and overcoming their personal fears, rejections, and doubts. So, and most importantly, leveraging the digital transformation, which is their area of core competence. So when entrepreneurship for the youth is considered, AMWAY stands out to be one of the best options. And most importantly, the ecosystem, that's the Gurukul, which is the AMWAY-led entrepreneurial guidance system. This is really empowering people to be successful in this business. So with all these enablers, the broad range of products backed by 100% money back guarantee and satisfaction, and the direct selling guidelines and the direct selling rules and the digital transformation, with all this anyone can succeed in this business now. So once again I conclude by saying one more time that if we can do it, you can do it too. So go Diamond, go Crown, God bless you. The AMWAY business is also giving us an opportunity to follow our passion. One of my favorite is wellness, empowering people to adopt healthy lifestyle so that most of the diseases and sickness can be prevented before this occur. This can be done by building communities who have similar interest. The 4 pillars of optimal health propounded by Nutrilite Health Institute is one of the most holistic and practical approach, appropriately abbreviated as EARN, E-A-R-N, where E stands for exercise, A stands for attitude, R stands for rest, and N stands for nutrition, which means to say that every individual has to earn his or her health on a daily basis. So with my group, I exercise regularly, I walk with them, I jog, I run with them, and I meditate with them few minutes a day. And I also encourage them to take the Nutrilite food supplements to make their nutrition balanced and complete. So the results are so amazing, and this excites everybody, and this the progress of such communities is shared in the group, and this is also replicated in social media platforms. So this grows very well. So building both physical, that is offline community, and online community. So from patient, it now becomes profit. So we can build a business based on these patient-based communities. So most importantly, another enabler is the ecosystem, the Gurukul. This is a very structured education system for the ADS partners, and this is co-led by AMWAY and AMWAY distributor leaders. So properly utilizing this system will enable one to succeed and achieve greater heights. So with all the enablers around, such as the early income enhancers like customer sales incentive, the CSI, the Bronze Foundation Incentive, BFI, and the Business Bronze Builder Incentive, the BBI. These income enhancers are really helping the beginners to make meaningful income right from the beginning of the business, and this helps in retention and the success of the business. And we also have the direct selling guidelines, the direct selling rules which Government of India have come up. So these rules have secured our business and protect us from other fly-by-night companies. The business support material, as which I have said, is also very much enhanced these days. The audiovisual campaign focused on women and youth is really an enabler. Plus, the digital transformation is also very much enhancing the business. So this way, if anyone wants to build a business, one can achieve success